Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and here we are with another of the 100 easy cards that I promised before Christmas. So where have I gone? Oh, there it is, right. So I've cut out some bits, sort of easy composition for a card. Sneaking my night of navy. Well, it's not sneaking, it's blatantly coming in, isn't it? So I have a Attention Shopper stamp set out because I wanted to use the happy birthday, because I had this banner cut from Stylish Shapes lying on my desk, so I want to use it. So I looked for a sentiment that would fit on there. I have punched out, I've used the 2 1/4 inch punch and the 2 3/8 punch. So the Night of Navy is the larger circle and the basic white is the smaller one. And I have, just to remind you that today, tomorrow and Wednesday, if you're watching this when I release it, 7th, 8th and 9th of October 2024, there's 15% off all the stamp sets in the annual catalogue. So I pulled out Inspirational Sketches because it's in the annual catalogue. So I'm going to use the floral stamp, which up until yesterday I'd never used. But I was chatting with a demonstrator from Canada, Keisha, and she was showing me that she had done some colouring with this. And I thought, oh, I think I'll use that with 100 easy cards. So yeah, so from that I've decided just to stamp on. What she was doing was she had coloured it beautifully and she'd fussy cut that out, but I am just going to stamp it. And then we've got the easiest of compositions here. I have used this paper, Designer Series 2024 to 2026 in colour paper. And as you see, I've not really used much of it. So yeah, we need to get that out and use it. So I've chosen one of the patterns to layer onto my card, as you see. And I actually, JazzleDazzleCraft brand colours are Night of Navy and Melon Mambo. However, I decided to use Petunia Pop with this, and it doesn't look that too far away from my brand colours. Anyway, that's a wee aside. So let's just, this is a nice easy composition. A picture, a sentiment, and some pretty paper. And an artistically stamped. And these stamps are distinctive stamps, so a lot of shading in this already. Now, it's just pretty. It doesn't quite fit into the circle, but I think that's fine because most of it fits on. It's just clipping off the odd wee petal, but I'm okay with that if you are. Because we're talking about, you know, easy cards, so not everyone finds fussy cutting easy. Now, do we need to colour that in? Can if you want, but not necessarily. And I'm actually going to just enjoy that line drawing and not colour it in, because I like it as it is, although I had pulled out blends to colour it, but I'm looking at it now and thinking, actually, I'm enjoying the artist's work and I'm going to leave it alone. I may use that stamp again on another card and colour it. Now remember, all the things that you see me using you can buy in my online shop, JazzleDazzle.stampinup.net. But if you want a real bargain just this month, you can buy the starter kit. And that will cost you £99, which is generally what the cost of our starter kit is. And generally, throughout the year, you can choose £130 worth of product of your choice. Just, I'll get some dimensionals here. But for the month of October, you can choose £160 worth of product. How good is that? If you want to run it as a business, you may do, but you don't have to. You can be a discount shopper. And if you never buy another thing, there's no consequences. You keep what you bought and enjoy it. There's no shipping on that either, so it is a good buy. I want dimensionals on that too. Which end? Add some here and here, but I won't put one at the very end because I think I'll tuck that under. So let's just glue this up and see. Just trying to stay in the middle where you can see what's happening. Now I'm chasing my tail a wee bit, but hopefully tomorrow and Wednesday I'll get caught up with myself and get back into the swing again. And I think I did want to do just a little bit more stamping, just to add a bit more texture here. There's this texture, sort of crosshatch type stamp, and I thought it would be nice to stamp it straight on the card base with Night of Navy. Normally in this situation I do tone on tone, but let's just have a wee play. What I'll do first is stamp it in the middle, and if I don't like it then I'll change to tone on tone. Actually that's really quite nice. So don't really need stamping in the middle. I just want some texture. Swing it round. Just keep moving it so that it's not like too even. I want it to look a bit random. Just like wee scribbly pencil lines in a sort of hatched type. And then just take your panel. Yeah, that just adds a little va-va-voom to the background. Now just glue this on. So that the designer series paper has 4 different patterns in all 5 colours. Each 6x6 sheet is double-sided. So that is quite good. So stamp sale on for 3 days. The whole of October a fantastic join up offer. And for the whole of October 30% off all our kits. And you could make up a starter kit that's all kits and stamp sets from the annual catalogue and get even more savings. Does that appeal? And did she put the dimensionals at the wrong end? Yes, she did. Does that surprise you? I'm sure it doesn't. So there we go. That's that one, but we need this one on first. I really, you can let me know in the comments whether you would have preferred me to colour this, or if in this particular card you agree with me really not that necessary. You know, sometimes less is more, sometimes more is more. And if we've got these in colour Opal Rounds, oh, with an extra butterfly here, Opal Rounds assortment, and it's in the in colours. So let's add some petunia pop here. We could add another colour, but I'm just going to stick with now. I'm just going to pop that one there. Not overthink it. That just adds that wee bit of sparkle. So I hope you like that. The other thing we could have done was use Wink of Stella and painted, and the Wink of Stella would pick up the blue, the Night of Navy as well, but I just want to keep it simple as well as easy. So thank you so much, and of course I've got to catch up, so I need to keep going. Catch up with myself. But thank you so much for all your support. And do remember, when I finish this 100 cards, we'll be at Christmas. Probably Christmas, just before Christmas Eve I should finish. I really appreciate all your support and all those who've been sharing it out with others. Thank you so much. Speak soon.